Benavidez and Yarde. It's not Yarde. Everybody
It's Yarde,
saying,
yeah.
It's Yarde, yeah.
Everybody keeps saying Yarde. That fight with Yarde looked how I thought it was going to look. The fight looked exactly how I thought it was going to look. I think there were 2 fights on the card that you knew how they was going to be, and that was Bam and Benavidez.
Yeah, for sure.
I said this before this fight. I said Benavidez is going to have that performance that gets him right back where everybody was just simply loving the dude. This is before he became the monster. And everybody was truly loving everything that Benavidez was bringing. And I really did feel like he brought out that David Benavidez on fight night.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. When David Benavidez is who he is, bro. You already know he's gonna come with, and I just don't know when I watch Anthony Yarde fight. Yeah, he has certain good techniques about him, and he can be tough and whatnot. But it's his mental that for me that I feel like is not strong enough to be on a certain level. You know what I'm saying? When he goes against a certain guy.
Well, he did just the energy. He did the same thing in this fight that he did against Benavidez.
Yes.
For 2 rounds.
Yeah.
It's like just. It's his best Floyd Mayweather look, and he's stabbing the body, and it's working. And then the best way I could put it is he gets cute.
Yeah,
it's like what you're doing is working a little bit. You're keeping it tight. You're boxing smart, and then he did the same thing against Benavidez, and then whatever momentum he was building fumbles, and then it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But actually, he did have a moment. This is where I got to give Benavidez credit right away. He beat him better than anybody else did. Kovalev got to deep waters with him. Benavidez, he got hurt by a right hand in the 6th round. There was no real scary. I mean, he was boxing him good early, but outside of that, it was all David.
Yeah, I agree, man. David is. What's his ceiling like at this point? In terms of people he's gonna fight, beat, weight classes he's gonna move up.
Jim Lampley thinks he can go to heavyweight.
I don't think so. I think that's a little too much. Because those guys are different. I feel like he'll beat some heavyweights, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to those giants in the divisions, he'll have some pushback.
Everybody talks about him like he has no muscle definition. This dude, how old is he now? 26? He's 28 now. 28 years old, he still has a lot of undeveloped muscle.
Yeah.
You develop that muscle, that dude is at 215 easily. And with the height that he carries, he'll be effective at 215 because of the kind of skill and abilities that he has. So, yes, he can get there. It's a matter of how he gets there. You don't want to get there sloppy. I'm growing. Now I'm 30 or 31, 32, and my body's still getting bigger, but I'm not developing this muscle the way that I'm supposed to. I'm not on a strengthening program. I'm not on an eating regimen that's conducive to growing my body the way that it needs to grow. Again, you can look at Bud. You can look at how Devin just looked. And those are guys that have put on this weight in a way that makes sense for the weight class that they're in. Even if you're going up to 200 plus, it ain't about eating your way up there. It's about working your way up there.
Right, exactly. We got to let Tiger cook in a minute, but I want to ask you guys, is David Benavidez, I feel like he's the fighter's fighter. Like he's the guy that you guys enjoy. You guys enjoy all the different styles and everything, but like Floyd Mayweather, right? I remember he was jumping up and down when Pacquiao knocked out Eric Morales. And before there was any thought that they could ever cross paths, Floyd would be like, that's like my favorite fighter to watch. I would never fight like that, but that's my favorite guy to watch. Is that kind of Benavidez right now with you guys and the fighters?
In some ways, I would say that. For me, bro, Benavidez, I feel like his defense is so underrated. Bro. People don't talk about his defense a lot.
I was gonna say that. Like he what I learned from Benavidez, like I don't fight like Benavidez, but like when I watch him fight, I actually learn and peep little things that he be doing. He uses his offense as defense sometimes. Like he know how to like create defense with his offense.
Good upper body movement too.
Like he underrated he real shifts his weight. He real sneaky, man, like with his offense. Like I be peeping little stuff, man. Benavidez can fight, man. I think I think people don't give him enough credit for his abilities.
You know what I think when they, let's say a guy fighting Benavidez, they would just categorize him as a pressure fighter, right? But they don't really take into account, like they'll probably bring in some guys that's pressure fighters for sparring, but they don't take into account like his setups. You know what I'm saying? Setups are just, it's tough. And then he'll fake the uppercut, go down to the body, and then come up top with like a 10-punch combo.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
What he be doing, man?
It's
like,
crazy.
He know what he know what he doing.
I mean, all around, I'm happy you pointed out the underrated defense, but the offense, I think, is one of the most prolific in the game.
Bruce said.
I mean, he's going to hold you to 21 points, 17 points. But he's going to put up 38, 45 on the board. Like,
Yeah, word, for real,
you know,
for real.
Yeah.